Welcome back to another episode of Basic to Billionaire, where I'm starting with a fresh character and grinding my way to $1 billion. In this episode, I'll be making money by doing anything and everything weed related. Yep, that's right. I'll start by purchasing my very own weed farm, but to do that, I need to buy a clubhouse, and I'll choose this one for $472K. I like the location on the outskirts of the city. I'm not going to waste my hard-earned money on upgrades, and I'll name my business Currency Kings. Okay, I now own my own motorcycle club. Let's go check it out. I meet Milk. He's from Liberty City. He tells me I need to hire members to fill out my hierarchy. I'm the president, obviously. I then log into my laptop and see a huge list of businesses to buy. I'm going to buy a weed farm, and I'll go with the cheapest one for $500K. Okay, this is my weed farm, but I need supplies to get it up and running. I log into my laptop and simply press a button, and now I need to drive all the way to Del Perro. It's a long drive, so let's get go. Well, damn. I pick up the van full of supplies and drive it all the way back from where I came. Now my weed business is fully operational, and all I have to do is wait for the product to be made. That's going to take a while, so in the meantime, I'll deliver some weed for my Smoke on the Water business. I covered this in my previous episode, so go check it out if you're unfamiliar with what this is. Essentially, delivering weed just lowers my heat level and allows me to do more missions for the business. And that's exactly what I did next. I took out the Armenian mob and stole their truck full of fertilizer. Then I fight Noose, use their truck to put out some burning weed, grab it for myself, then do the typical hide in the tunnels thing to lose my wanted level. That's my third mission from Smoke on the Water, so Rockstar pays me $100K for completing that weekly challenge. My weed production still isn't ready, so let's move on to something new. Lamar's contract missions are paying double money and RP, so of course that's what I want to do. You all know Lamar is basically the weed king of LS, right? I mean, he's the owner of LD Organics. I've been waiting for a good reason to start these missions, so I'm excited. I go to Lamar's house, and he calls me to tell me to go to Benny's Original Auto Works. I watch a long cutscene, and then the game tells me I need more players to play this mission. Not a problem, I think I can gather enough people to get this done. I truly hate how we're dressed for this mission, but I'll go with it. We look like freaking idiots, but it's fine because we're going undercover as Ballas, and we take out the first group of them easily. And at the second location, I thought it'd be fun to run some of them over. Then my teammate straight up takes the lowrider and leaves me behind. What the heck, man? Where are you going? I steal a car and catch up to him, and he hits me and sends me flying. Nice job. We go to the final location, and there are enemies everywhere. I make easy work of them by exploding their cars. Cool mission. The next mission only requires 2 players, so I play eeny, meeny, miny, mo between the 2 that I have, and this one wins. Our goal is to get some lowriders across the city without getting caught by the cops. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens, and we fail the mission. We literally cannot be seen by the cops. Great. Second attempt, we make it pretty far, but in the end, get caught again. This kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Third attempt, I try to outrun a cop before he sees me, but nope, it doesn't work. Fourth attempt, we stay close together, and that seems to be the best way to do this because we made it to the delivery spot with no issues. The buyer comes out, and I hump the shit out of the air, and then the Ballas show up to steal our cars. We destroy each and every one of them, and that's it. Mission complete. Now we're going to rescue Gerald from police custody. But real quick, I've partnered with Apex Gaming PCs to give away a $5,000 gaming setup. PC, gear, everything. It's free to enter and it ends August 31st. Links below. Now, are you ready to level up your gaming setup? Because Apex has insane custom builds like the Apex Bronze, Streamer, and Streamer Plus. You can customize every part to match your style, and their website makes sure everything's compatible. No guesswork. Hit the link in the description and use the code TROPHIES for a discount. And with financing available, you can upgrade now and pay later. Don't miss your shot at the $5,000 gaming setup. And while you're at it, start building your dream PC today with Apex Gaming PCs. We go to the airport, and I blow open the doors to the back of the truck that's carrying Gerald. Then we take out as many cops as we can and all get into a plane to escape. I fly to the beach and land. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were gonna die. We all get out, but there's something wrong. I run back to the plane and see Gerald is stuck underneath it? What an idiot. ADHD moves the plane to get him out, and we run to Gerald's car. He looks funny when he runs. After that, the mission has us infiltrate a Vagos funeral to steal a package. We need a car to blend in, so we take out some dudes and steal theirs. Then use it to follow the funeral procession. It's a boring ride, so I look to the back seat and see ADHD and Handsome aiming their guns at each other. Good stuff. Then the random that we were playing with backed out of the mission, which obviously immediately ends it. I can't tell you how freaking annoyed I am right now. out. I absolutely hate people like this. We respawn and take the long trip to the cemetery, but I look back again and see them touching the tips of their guns. What the hell is going on? Anyways, we make it to the cemetery and follow them until Handsome randomly decides to knock someone out for no good reason. Mission failed. So we try again, and while driving, we all have another standoff. Yeah, this shit was way more fun than the actual mission. Even the driver was in on it. Look at the road, man. We get there and follow the Vagos once again, and honestly, I wanted to punch the shit out of this guy with a handgun. He thinks he's so tough, and it just pisses me off. After watching a cutscene, we absolutely obliterate all of them, and it feels good to do it. This one dude looked like he was floating while I was shooting him. Very strange. We take their hearses, fight off some more Vagos that chase us, and deliver the cars at the drop-off. Back at my weed farm, I'm very low on supplies, but they've barely made any product. Well, this sucks. I can spend 60k to buy more supplies, but I want to steal them instead. I go to a location, take out some baddies, and melee this bitch hiding behind the building, steal their van, and bring it back to the farm. I'm surprised how much that actually raised the bar for my supplies, but it's still not full, so I'll do one more. The only difference with this mission is the location is 4 times as far away, meaning after I steal the supplies, it takes forever to get back. The only exciting thing that happened was when I ran over this coyote. Anyways, my supplies still aren't full, but it's enough. Let's get back to Lamar. This time, I'm going to purposefully play with randoms. Probably a bad idea. I go on top of a building with my sniper, and my teammate is on the ground. I need to cover him so he can get through, and that's exactly what I do. But he randomly alerts the guards. Second attempt, he tries to take out 2 guards by himself and gets us caught again. This is so lame. Third attempt, I try to take them all out, but it just isn't possible unless both of us shoot each enemy at the same time. Okay, let's just try this with someone who actually has a mic. We do fail our first attempt, but don't worry, we figure it out and take out every enemy with complete stealth. Then ADHD blows up a car in the garage, and about 100 ballas show up, and they are pissed. Not a problem, we take them out, steal a lowrider, and get the heck out of there. Just happy to have that mission done. Next mission is also for only 2 players, and we basically just photograph cars for Lamar so he knows which ones to steal. We take out a crap ton of enemies, then take the cars, ramp up onto the overpass, and bring them to Lamar. Okay, this mission is for 4 players, and I'm playing with randoms. Wish me luck. We go to a location, and I hop out and kill damn near every enemy. Nice job, teammates. We travel to the next location, but more a-holes roll up on us, and we destroy them all. My teammate honks at me to get back in the car, so I stare at him in disbelief. What are you honking at? We get to another location to take out more enemies, then take out a gang boss. That's essentially all this mission is. Take out enemies and gang bosses. Next, we go to the pier, and I snipe some enemies. I also find out that I can't shoot this enemy, even though I'm shooting through a gap in the wood. How realistic. I also blow up a boat with my railgun. We then destroy some helicopters, drive the van to a secluded location, and blow it up. I'm surprised none of these randoms messed up or left the game. Thank God for that. This one is the final mission. Are you still watching? If you are, comment only in Leonida. We have 2 cars to steal, so we split into teams of 2. I get there and take out some guys, then try to snipe the ones who take off in the car I need to steal. I miss my shots though, so I chase them down and try to snipe them again, but ADHD shoots them first. Damn it, ADHD, you took my glory. Then he slides over the hood like a badass. We bring both cars back to the shop, and then an entire army swarms us from every direction. We fight them, but I move too far ahead, and more spawn in behind me and kill me with 1 shot. We still have 1 more life, but ADHD blows himself up with a grenade launcher. Classic. We try again, and this fight truly lasts forever, but we managed to hold them off. Lamar was hiding this entire time and only comes out after everyone is dead. Wow. And that's it. All 8 of his missions are finished. Okay, is my weed ready yet? Maybe, but first I want to spin the lucky wheel. I win some RP, so that's lame. Whatever. Then I decided to gamble, but this biatch took all my money. I may never come back here again. We get our revenge on her, no worries. My weed is still not full, but let's just get it delivered. I get into a van, and there's a dude in the passenger seat. He starts smoking, and I get high immediately from secondhand smoke. Now the game is jerking the van to the left and right, and my screen looks like this. It's complete bullcrap, and I have 5 miles to drive. There isn't much to say, except that it took forever to get there, and I'll be honest, I'm never doing this again. Do not waste your money on the weed farm. It's ass. Okay, next I'm going to do the short trip missions, and I'm super excited because we get to play as Franklin and Lamar. We go to Record A Studios and meet them there for a nice cutscene. Handsome smartly rips his LD Organics outfit. Things get awkward quick when Lamar starts rapping and we dance. Way too cringe for me. Then we get high as hell and pass out. Now we are literally playing as Franklin and Lamar. This is so cool. We can even do our emotes. And look, Chop is in the back seat. Good boy. We drive to LD Organics and take out a bunch of guys, then watch Chop take one down on his own. Did I say he's a good boy? We enter the building and take out some more dudes, then chase down a truck and jump inside of it. They eventually realize we're there and we end up in a gunfight. I think this is the first time I've ever shot a gun from this angle in GTA Online. This is completely different, and I'm not gonna lie, very hard to aim with a controller. Handsome dies, so we try again, and luckily make it through to the end. We get to where the van was going, take out more Vagos, climb the building to take out the dude who has the keys to the van, and that's it. On our way back to the van, it blows up. What a complete waste of time. There are 3 of these missions, by the way. Oh, thanks, man. Glad you like it. Anyway, since they hit Lamar's supplies, we are going to hit them back. We go to one of their weed farms, take them out, and pour gas all over the place to burn their product. We steal their truck while they chase us, and Handsome shoots them with a mounted gun. Then we go to another farm, kill more of them, and burn more weed. Nice. And that's that. We get back to Franklin's house, and the cutscene is great. All of this feels so much like the single-player story, and it's so good. Okay, for the final mission, Lamar has a brand new delivery van. Looks sweet. We drive it way out to the dirt bike track. Franklin climbs up the crane, and Lamar meets with some people, including Marnie from Epsilon for some reason. Kiflom, brother. I have no idea what's going on, but Franklin spots some enemies on their way here, and we end up in a massive gunfight. Everything was going well until I randomly died out of nowhere. No idea what happened. We try again, and then Handsome dies immediately. We think it's the truck that shows up with a 50 cal gun. Handsome snipes the truck on our 3rd attempt before it can kill us. Then we take out the rest of the dudes who show up. We get back into Lamar's van, and guess what? More dudes chase us down, and the van lights on fire. I didn't mention it before, but the van is actually made out of weed, so this isn't good. Actually, it is good, because we end up crashing, and all the people on the street get high as hell, and everybody's happy, dancing, and having a good time. Gotta love this game. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like this.